The story begins when the earth was ruled by the gods and they used to torture humans a lot. When the goddess of wisdom Athena gathered the greatest warriors of the world and used the power of the stars, which is called cosmos, to wage war against the gods. Athena's power was so great that she could destroy the earth forever. After that, all the warriors started living in different places on earth. And 18 years later, Athena was born as a child on earth. Then a warrior named Alman decided to protect that girl forever. Then we see today's world where a boy named Saya lived alone. But his sister's memories were with him all the time. Saya used to fight and survive in small areas, and a man named Cassio came to call him for a fight. There was no rule in this fight that whoever fainted first will lose. Today, Sia's opponent was a tough player named Jackie. He started attacking Sia with full of passion, and Sia always escaped from his attack. Sia was not responding to his attacks, which made Cassio very angry, and he entered the ring and made Jackie unconscious, and then he started fighting with Saya himself. He beat Saya very badly, and he was about to faint when he remembered his sister's face. And the power of the stars, i.e. cosmos, started coming out of his body. At that moment, Saya was like the power of the universe. He kicked Cassio in one kick and came out of there. As soon as he came out, the warrior Alman was waiting for him. Alman told him that the news of the powers he got during the fight must have reached Garud, and she will come to take him soon with her army. Actually, Garud was Alman's wife who wanted to gather the warriors with cosmic powers on Earth. Now Alman asked Saya to come with him, but Garud's men came there. Alman and Saya ran away from there, and along with Alman, Mylok attacked the guards, but the bullets didn't affect them. Anyway, Alman and his comrade ran away, and Garud's army started attacking them with missiles. Actually, they were after Saya, but luckily they came to a safe place and stopped. Saya was not able to understand anything, and suddenly Mylok made her unconscious with an injection. This made Saya go back to her childhood where she was with her elder sister Patricia. He touched Patricia's locket and a wonderful cosmic power came out of it. Garud got a hint of it and his army entered their house. Before this, Patricia gave that locket to Saya and hid it in the cupboard. Later Garud's men took her, and since then Saya was looking for his sister. Anyway, Saya woke up and he was in Alman's house. He was not able to understand anything, so he asked Alman to tell him the truth. Alman said that Devi Athena has been reborn, and now it is Saya's duty to protect her. But Saya was not bothered. Then Alman said that Garud had recognized Saya's cosmic power in childhood, and his sister herself went with Garud and saved Saya's life. Then a girl named Sayana came there who was actually a rebirth of Devi Athena. In the beginning of the story, Alman told that Garud wants to kill Sayana and take her powers, but Saya didn't believe him. Anyway, after having food, it became dark all around and the powerful power of cosmos started coming out of Sayana's body. Then Alman came there and took Saya away from Sayana. Then it is also revealed that Cassio was actually Garud's man, and he told Garud that there are cosmos powers in Sayana. On the other hand, when Sayana and Saya were talking, Sayana told him that in his childhood, Alman and Garud saved his life. Sayana said that until all her powers are awakened and she doesn't take the form of Devi Athena, she has to protect her. Next day, Saya was brought to an island where she was going to get a training to awaken her powers. Saya had to climb a mountain and reach a warrior named Marine who was going to train him. Now, Saya climbed the mountain with great effort even in the storm. Marine said that he has to awaken his powers and protect Devi Athena till his last breath. But Saya's real goal was to find his sister. When Marine came to know about this, he refused to train Saya. But Saya asked for the last chance from him. Marine agreed and asked him to focus and feel the cosmos within him. But even now, his sister's memories were not letting him focus. On the other hand, Garud gave a unique armor suit to Cassio with his special magical power, which made him extremely powerful. On the other hand, Saya's training was going on, but Marine would defeat him with his powers every time. Marine told him that if he wants to protect himself in the upcoming war against Garud, he has to awaken his cosmos power. On the other hand, Sayana saw a dream that she became Athena and destroyed the whole earth. But then Alman calmed her down. On the other hand, Saya was still losing to Marine because he was unable to get out of the memories of Patricia. Then at night, he saw that Patricia had said that she will always protect him. Then Saya realized that she will not be able to live in such memories. That's why he needs to be brave and ready for the future. His training started getting better from the next day, and as time passed, he became more powerful. Finally, one day he was successful in attacking the marine and breaking the stone. On Garud's den, his man Nero had kept a German man as a prisoner. Nero asked him the address of German, and when he didn't open his mouth, Nero tortured him so much that he was forced to tell everything. Here on the island, Saya focused on awakening the cosmos powers within him, and he crushed a huge rock with the help of which. Then suddenly his locket changed into a box and a strong shield was placed on his body. At that moment, he had severe headache, and he saw that when Garud was taking Patricia as a prisoner, Alman was also there. Then she realized that Alman was also involved in kidnapping her sister, and he was still fooling her. Then Sia got angry, left the island and reached Alman's house and attacked him. At the same time, Mylok and Sayana saved Alman, and Sayana came out with Sia. She told Sia that Alman kidnapped Patricia just for Sayana. Actually, in her childhood, Sayana couldn't control her cosmic powers, and she injured her mother Garud by mistake. Then Alman cured Garud with a golden armor. Since then, Garud needed the cosmic energy of all the warriors of the earth to stay alive. Since that day, Garud started snatching the cosmic powers of the warriors. After that, when the powers came out of Sayana's body in her childhood, Patricia understood that she has some amazing power. Garud also realized the power and came to her house. And then Patricia surrendered herself to Garud to save Saya's life. Now Sayana was afraid that when she will take the form of Devi Athena, then what will happen if she can't control herself? That's why she promised to Saya that even if I have to die, you will definitely save the earth. Suddenly, Saya and Sayana saw that Garud's spaceship was heading towards Alman's house. They immediately ran towards Alman's house. There, Mylok told Alman that Garud is coming to attack him. That's why he has to get out of here as soon as possible. Then a huge explosion happened and Garud's army entered Alman's house. Mylok tried to destroy his spaceship, but Garud's men attacked him. Then Garud met Alman and started asking him about Sayana. Alman tried to convince him that Sayana will never destroy the earth. On the other hand, as soon as Saya and Sayana reached there, they had a fight with Garud's army now. Saya was supposed to face Cassio, but he was not able to awaken his powers at the right time. Then Cassio beat him very badly. When Alman's words didn't affect Garud, he decided to kill Garud. But Garud ran away from there and Alman died. Then Garud's men took Sayana as a prisoner and took her with them. Saya was also badly injured. After some time, Sayana woke up and she was in Garud's custody. Now Garud said that he has to sacrifice his daughter Sayana to protect the earth. Then he asked Nero to start the process. On the other hand, Saya was regretting a lot because he couldn't protect Sayana. Then he suddenly saw that he had sworn to bring his sister back in his childhood. After that, Mylok came there and they both went to save Sayana. When they were near Garud's den, their spaceship was caught on the radar. So now, to save himself, Saya has to jump from the spaceship. As soon as he jumped, he awakened his protective shield, which brought him down safely. Then he destroyed all the bones of Garud's soldiers, and in the end, Cassio was also killed by him. At that moment, the end of the Sayana was near and Garud realized that he was wrong. He asked Nero to stop the process, but Nero didn't agree. Then he took the form of a phoenix warrior. Garud tried to fight him, but he couldn't hold on for a moment. He was about to finish Garud's work when Saya reached there, and a fierce battle started between both the warriors. His attacks were so dangerous that the surrounding buildings were destroyed. Garud tried to save Sayana's life by shutting down all the machines, but at that moment, there was a bright light all around and Sayana's body took the form of goddess Athena. Phoenix warrior tried to attack her, but Athena blew her away. Athena was so powerful that Sayana could not control herself, and soon the world around her began to perish. With her increasing powers, the earth was heading towards destruction. When Saya remembered her promise and told Sayana that you will have to control your powers just like you did in the war against the gods. Just like you protected humans in that war, you will have to control yourself and save the earth today. Hearing this, Sayana remembered her real story and she was successful in controlling her powers. Finally, the storm stopped and Sayana picked her up in her arms. Then Sayana went to her mother Garud, who was counting her last breaths. Garud apologized to her and in return, Sayana cured her with her cosmic powers. She said that now she has learned to control her powers. On the other hand, Mylok and Nero were also saved. In the end, Sayana told Saya that the gods must have also got the news that Athena is awake and she will attack humans again. That's why she will have to gather all the warriors of the earth so that she can face the gods.